Where are my big wheel lovers at? This is a cool truck. Back in high school, I had to have the big wheels. Now that I'm almost 40, I want more sidewall. But this truck is cool though, and I borrowed it from Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. It is available for sale. Let's go ahead and see how much these wheels cost, and we're gonna drive this truck today. At the very top is the description with the colors, Cypress Gray. And then here is a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause. Base price comes in at $55,700. And then here are all the options. So Duramax did go up for this year to $99.90. Those 22-inch wheels are $3,450, so they're not cheap. And I think they come with the black lug nuts too. Safety package gives you the parking sensors. That's a must-have. Trailer side blind zone alert, rear cross traffic alert, 360 camera, bed view camera. Yeah, you got to get this package there for sure. Convenience package gives you dual zone climate control. Convenience package number 2. All-terrain tires were $600. Spray and bed liner was a standalone. Rear camera mirror, was this ever available as a standalone? I don't think you could get that as a standalone back in the day, but nevertheless, we'll discuss that in a second. Also, this truck does have remote start package, trailer mirrors, heated package. There's so many packages. Be sure to pause. I'm not gonna read all these off. Destination comes in at $1995 with a total price of $79,164. This is a good example of why Chevy keeps winning. This truck is such a nice build. 22-inch wheels, no one does that except for GM for the HD segment. And I will admit to you guys, they don't look that big. I can't wait to drive this truck. I want to see how it rides overall with the larger wheel diameter, obviously. Now on the front end, this one does have the chrome bumpers, LED fog lights, but it does have previous 2023 headlight design, halogen, incandescent turn signals, active grille shutters, but front parking sensors and that camera right there came a part of that safety package. Love that GM gives those features to you for such a little bit of money. It's really nice they do that. Independent front suspension, that should help soften the blow with these larger wheels. Fabric liner right here. And you guys see there? Here are your tires. Now, I thought it was in my head, but this truck does feel like it sits higher, and I just looked up the tire size. So these are LT 265/60 22 tires, which is 34.5 inches tall. So it's a little bit taller than the 275/65 20s. Not by much, but a little bit. And it isn't as wide, so they're 10.4 inches wide versus the 10.8 inches. The 275/65 20s are 34.1 inches tall. So there's just a little bit of a ride height advantage, just a little bit, not much. And as far as the capacity goes, let's see. This is a load range E tire, and it's showing here, oh, that's not bad, 3,415 pounds of capacity at 80 PSI cold. So these tires have pretty good capacity, and the sidewalls, they're pretty stiff. Those mirrors do have puddle lights. I just saw it just now. Yeah, what do you guys think? 22s? You know, if I kept my truck stock, like if I didn't want any taller tires, like I want to go 37s for example. If I keep my truck, I might do that soon. That looks good. Those 22s, if I didn't want to go any taller on tire, I would keep these. That looks good. It's just like something different. I like it. And the Cypress Gray, perfect. Now, the only negative thing about these LTs is they want you to put your mirrors in tow mode by using your hand. However, you do have power folding. Smart key systems there too. Has the Rancho shocks simply because of that Z71 package. You guys see those black lug nuts? I didn't really point that out. And then you have those 5 leads in the main pack. Now I'm willing to bet you, I didn't look, I bet you cannot get these wheels with the max trailering. Anyone in the comment section have time to go look it up real quick? I'm willing to bet you can't do it. 36 gallon fuel tank, 7 gallon DEF. You have your steps there. But $3,500, do you guys think it's worth it for the wheels? It's a lot of money. And you guys saw that you can add this as a separate option. Power tailgate. Ram on their $100,000 limited Longhorn, or any of those trim packages, you can't get a power tailgate still for the HD segment. 400 watts of power. You have those LED bed lights, and yes, you have that rear view camera now as an option for the LT. I didn't think you can get that. This truck does not have the fifth wheel prep package, and just like that, camera provisions down there for like camera views for your trailer, whether it be on the back of it or inside the trailer. 7-pin class 5 hitch integrated into that frame. I never really point that out, but everyone knows by now, every manufacturer does that. 342 rear with the diesel automatic locker. However, you see right there, for $3,500, although I don't know, maybe I won't complain. No, actually, they could get a 35 under here, because my AT4X and the ZR2 have the 35s down there, so 34.5 would fit perfectly. Come on, GM, for $3,500, give me a matching wheel and tire. Let's quickly talk about this engine. I'll show you guys the interior, and then we're gonna take the truck for a quick drive. This 6.6 liter Duramax is the cheapest option in the HD segment. Ford has two. One is like, what? Is it $10,495, and then I think the high output is like $12,995. Rams is like $12,000 plus two. But this one's $9,990. It puts out 470 horsepower, which is better than Ram, but behind Ford's two, and 975 pound-feet of torque, which is last place. However, this Duramax puts the power down strong. It doesn't suffer from low RPMs like that Cummins does. Just saying that Cummins can't RPM like these V8s can because of that stroke. Suck it, Ram. However, that 10-speed transmission, we gotta get some updates, GM. Let's get on it. Get that transmission right. Oil cooler, same thing. I haven't heard any updates on that either, but yes, this is the best diesel option. It has the Denso fuel pump and injector, so that's reliable. And when you get the 2500, it does come with the 11.5-inch ring gear out back versus a 12-inch on the 1 tons. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Chevy is definitely winning in this segment compared to the Bighorn and XLT. Even though like there's a lot of options on this truck, like this 10-way seat with lumbar, it's still a really nice setup. They have the nicest interior colors compared to Ford, for sure. I don't like Ford's cloth seats at all. And Ram, I would say Ram is second place for Bighorn against Chevy, especially for pricing. Push button starts right there, tilt telescoping steering wheel. Ram still don't give that to you. And as I said, on the outside, you have these power folding mirrors. Let's go ahead and see what the bed camper rating is for this truck. Before we look though, my assumptions are, because of the tire capacity, it should still have a number here. Let's see. 2,343 pounds. So yes, it doesn't change anything with the 22-inch wheels. I thought that it might have changed, maybe like for the gas engine, but for the diesel, I'm not shocked by that. You don't have a power seat on this side, and you have this storage, which is an option. That power sliding glass option with defrost, seat back pockets, air vents down below. You only have this 120 volt power plug, 2 USBs. Let's go ahead and jump over to the driver's seat. Something to note on this truck, no full-wheel drive auto. You have drive modes here, off-road, normal, and then tow haul. Here's your 360 camera. You have the side views, bed view, and you have this guy, plus HomeLink there too. Let's go ahead and quickly drive this truck. I've been driving this truck now for about 5 minutes, and I was trying to find the right words to say. So, number one, if you're looking at the 22s, it does make the ride a little bit bouncier. I think that having the Z71 off-road package with the Ranchos might help soften the blow a little bit. But like in the city, it feels bouncier. Like I feel like just cruising, even on like a smoother road, the truck just feels like a little bit more bouncier. That's it. But it's not uncomfortable, it's just noticeably suspension happy. I guess that's the best way to put it. On the highway, you will not notice a difference for performance. I think it's going to perform the same as the 20s do, and if I have a chance, maybe I can do like a quick comparison with these wheels. But yeah, this is a nice truck, guys. I think that for most people, they will enjoy the 22s. If you want that bigger wheel option, they look good and they don't really sacrifice the ride too much, right, for this size wheel. And you know, obviously it's a factory wheel, so it's not gonna rub. Now if you were to get a bigger tire, wider, for sure you're gonna definitely rub. But taller, you could probably go a little bit taller before you start to have any issues. But yeah, this is really nice. I mean, like I said, the acceleration, yeah, it's great. Let's go and check out the payload. Gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 5,600 pounds. The rear is 6,600 pounds. Gross vehicle weight rating is going to be 11,300 pounds. Those wheels are 22 by 8.5 wide. I would have thought they would have been like maybe 9 wide, but not a big deal. All in payload, 3,243 pounds. Hopefully you guys can see that. If you can't, 18.5 conventional towing, 19.1 gooseneck. So really, it doesn't really affect your towing. Curb weight's 8,057 pounds, and this truck is loaded. The only thing it doesn't have that would probably drop the payload is fifth wheel prep package. That's it. And then gross combined is 27,500 pounds. And then here's that yellow sticker. So they're recommending 60 PSI out front, 75 in the rear. So with these wheels, you do have to run the pressure a little bit higher, which means you're gonna have a little bit bouncier ride. So I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Make sure your bell notifications are on. See you guys soon.